Halloween night in the small town of Graven Hollow was supposed to be like every other year. Kids in costumes darting door to door, jack-o'-lanterns glowing on porches, and adults sipping cider as they waited for trick-or-treaters. But this Halloween carried an old whisper. One few dared speak aloud. The story of the jack-o'-lantern man. They said he was a drifter who once carved the biggest pumpkin in the county fair, only to be mocked when it collapsed under its own weight. Something in him snapped that night. He disappeared into the woods, but every few decades he returned on Halloween, hunting for those who laughed too loud or mocked too freely. Megan, a 16-year-old babysitter, thought it was just a dumb campfire tale. She was watching little Oliver at the Carver's house on the edge of town. While Oliver played with his candy, Megan scrolled her phone, barely noticing the flicker in the jack-o'-lantern outside. Its grin seemed sharper. Then came the knock. Slow, heavy, like someone wasn't asking to come in. They were waiting to be let in. "Trick or treat," a voice rasped. But when Megan peeked out, no one was there. Just the pumpkin on the porch, flame flickering as if it had been stirred by breath. The lights began to die one by one. The scratching started at the windows. Oliver whispered, "The pumpkin man's here." And then Megan saw him. A tall figure at the end of the driveway, head hidden beneath a rotting jack-o'-lantern, jagged smile glowing from within. In one hand, he carried a rusty carving knife. In the other, a burlap sack that dripped dark. Megan locked the doors. She tried to call for help, but her phone went dead. Outside, the sound of the knife dragging across wood and glass drew closer. The jack-o'-lantern man wasn't knocking anymore. He was carving his way in. When the parents came home hours later, the house was silent. No Megan, no Oliver. Only a single pumpkin on the porch, newly carved, its grin wide and wet.